We're getting this thing situated. Having to do things old school today. One sec, guys, one sec. There we go. Technical difficulties. I apologize. One sec. Okay. How's that looking on your side, Cameron? Let me know.
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay.
Right? This is what it looks like on my end.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me just get that up on my screen. Sorry for the delay, guys. One second. Okay. One moment. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, Shazia. I see you. Sorry for the delay here. All right. So we're going to start with our general love forecast like we always do. Hi Fusion, how you doing? Hi Ahood. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. So we're having to go old school with this live stream here. Anybody interested in getting, typically what I announce is anyone interested in getting your own personal reading, feel free to go ahead and submit that information. My daughter Cameron is here as always. She will be moderating, so feel free to ask any questions that you have. I'm just peachy. You sent a Cash App. Okay, thank you so much. So go ahead and submit any of the information for your reading down below in the comments, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, guys? All right, so as always, just taking a look at the general collective energy for those who are in need of guidance here. All right, so let's start with that. I feel like grabbing letters and zodiacs like I've done for the mini readings. I'm just guided to pull from that at this time. Maybe it'll give us an indication of who's thinking about you. Ahood, update on Horus's feelings? Yes, of course. All right, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. So let's start with general advice, and then we'll get into the personal mini reading requests. All right, guys? All right, here we go. Thank you, Shazia. We'll add you to the lineup here. So let's grab some letters. I'm combining a couple of alphabet decks here, so let's see what pops up. We have an F. We have L. We have an X popping up as well. We have Z. Okay. Interesting how this is the only blue letter coming through. That could be an X partner. Maybe that's why it's standing out for some reason. We have V. Let's grab a few more here. Oh, thank you, Ahood. Appreciate it. We have K. Let's grab a few more. Ooh, look at this, guys. We've got a couple of X's coming through. We have an A. We have an E. Okay. So this might be X partnerships, maybe? We have an R. I'm seeing Alex. Let's see. We have an I. Okay. Let's grab one more. Okay, let me grab this one. And we have, look at this, we have double R's coming through. And then we have a couple of X's. That could be significant for some of you guys. So let's see what else we can grab. Let's take a look at some zodiac energy here. Focusing on either sun, moon, rising, or Venus energy for you or your person. Okay. Oh, I'm just peachy. Wow, some developments there. Okay. So yeah, let's take a look at that vibe, see what's going on there. All right, let's grab some zodiacs. We have Aquarius popping up. And it says your inner wild child awakens. This is Moon in Aquarius, but it could be Aquarius in any part of your chart. Number 23 could be significant also, and it's picking up off of your need to be a free spirit as well, or maybe, you know, to break free from situations that aren't serving a purpose. We do have Taurus coming through. Some of you guys could have had a change of heart about a person or a situation. Number 26 could be significant, and it does say reevaluation there. All right, let's see what else. Zodiac signs. We also have Pisces coming in, eclipse in Pisces. Serve your higher purpose. Free spirit, free will, number 36. We have Sagittarius coming through as well. Well, we do have a lot of eclipse energy coming through here. Any of these numbers could play a significant role for you. Success after a setback. So if you relate to that, if you've had setbacks in your life, not necessarily just your love life, you know, there is room for growth there. And maybe Sagittarius season could play a significant role in what happens here. And then we have Virgo. Okay, Sun in Virgo, number 6, endeavor. You reap what you sow. Hi, Tamisha, welcome. Let's grab one more. Okay, 2. The other one flew out. Oh, look at that. We've got double Virgo coming in. So you could be dealing with another Virgo. You could both have Virgo in your chart. And the one that flew out is Leo. Somebody could also be on the cusp, okay, of Leo, Virgo. Take that if it makes sense. We've got reorganization right here, the number 30. Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. And then we have number 29, eclipse in Leo, compassion. Shine brightly like the star that you are. And of course, you know, if you relate to any of these messages, it doesn't just have to be limited to the zodiac that's on the card here. So lots of great energies, and hopefully there's something coming through there that really is focusing on you and the person that you're thinking about for this general reading here. All right, so that's what's coming through so far. Let's go ahead and grab some descriptions to add to this, and then we'll get into some messages. Tamisha, yeah, your moon, Pisces, rising Leo, South. Ooh, so all representations coming through there. And we're doing quite well. Hopefully you're doing well also. All right, so let's grab some descriptions here. For some of you, you and this person that you're thinking about, you could come from blended families, or the two of you coming together could blend a family. Maybe you have a child or children from previous partnerships. It could be something like that. That's interesting too. Your ideal partner will be a good mother or father to your future child or children. That's really interesting how the family dynamic is being brought up right there. Your person is a social butterfly and is always the life of the party. If you happen to be single at this point in time, I'm getting for some of you that you might actually meet this person at a social gathering. Could be at a party, you know, not necessarily. But when you're out and about, just kind of living your life and you make a love connection. That I'm kind of feeling that for some of my singles, but also for those of you who are already partnered up, this might make sense as well. Your ideal mate loves to sing and dance. That kind of goes together with the social get together. You know, there could be music and maybe a club or someplace where there's dancing. It could be an event, could be a wedding, something like that, or a party. We have the month of January represented here. They could have a birthday in January. Any of these could pertain to you as well. So if we're looking at January, then we're focused on Capricorn as well as Aquarius. All right. Look at that. We've got Leo coming through. So there's a reason perhaps why these particular signs are coming forward at this time. Tamisha, you like to sing? Well, it's picking up off of that vibe. Your ideal mate will only have eyes for you, which is nice. You know, we want somebody who's focused on us specifically, not someone that's going to have a roving eye, not someone who's just going to think of you as an option, somebody who perhaps could sweep you off your feet, you know, so that's a really good energy. You will meet your future love on New Year's Day. Ooh. So if you end up, let's just say, not making a love connection this year, it could really change things up. Maybe in 2024, you could start off the new year making a love connection. Let's grab a few more here. Ooh, they loved a French kiss. All right, so very intimate moments, passionate kisses. You will meet your ideal partner during the fall season, and the fall season could already play a significant role for some of you guys, you know. Heidi, happy to be here. Oh, nice. First time. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. You will meet your ideal partner on an airplane. So I feel for some of you that could be a reference to, again, you just living your life, going about your business. It could be a business trip. It could be on vacation. You know, it could be that, you know, not necessarily an airplane, but a trip somewhere, and you end up making that love connection. Let's grab two more. Your person loves music and may have a talent in playing an instrument or work in the music industry. That kind of goes together with the reference to singing and dancing for those of you that are able to relate to that. Let's grab one more here. Your person's birthday will be in September. So September birthdays, we're looking at Virgo and Libra, which we've already seen. So there's something coming through there that might be significant for some of you guys. All right, so let's grab some insight now that we have an indication as to who's thinking about you, who might be coming towards you. If you're single, who might be surrounding you. Could be a new love connection. All right, so let's go ahead and see what it is that we can tap into. Let me see what deck am I drawn to here. I feel like grabbing some energies for the masculine, but I'm more so guided towards this deck here. Could be masculine, it could be feminine energy, but I'm just ultimately feeling divine masculine. So for those who represent divine feminine energy, this could be what's going on with your masculine. Let's see. Fusion, your Virgo loves to dance, and she, ooh, nice. She plays an instrument. Okay. I'm a Virgo. Yep. I'm actually on the cusp of Leo Virgo, August 23rd. All right, let's get things started. What do we have? Chosen. So it does say you are the one that I want to walk through my days and nights with, the one that occupies every second of my everyday. Please hold my hand forever and never let me go. For those of you who are in separation, I feel this is a person that chooses you. Like they would choose you every time, no matter how many lifetimes you guys are able to connect with each other. They will choose you each and every time. Oh, I don't mind you asking, Tamisha. No biggie. And we have nostalgia. So, thank you. So what I gather from this, guys, is you're not with this person because they're feeling nostalgic, meaning that they're thinking about you, they're missing you. And the card does say it's been years. Now, for some of you, maybe it has been years, but maybe for some, it's not as long. It says, yet it feels like it was yesterday. I thought that time would make this easier on me. My heart, my mind, I wish I could turn back time to undo the damage that was done. make different choices, but I can't. We can't. All we have are our memories, you know? So that's what's going on. They're definitely focused on the memories that you guys have shared together. This is the next card. We do have gratitude, and look at the next card. We've got the Divine Feminine coming through. So I can't help but feel that whoever represents the Divine Masculine energy is thinking of the feminine here. They're very grateful to have connected with you in this lifetime, or even more than one lifetime if you feel like you guys have connected in past lifetimes. It does say a message to thank the universe that it did good bringing us together in this lifetime. Okay, and so Divine Feminine, here you are coming through there. Bottom of the deck, super interesting. Okay, let me read this one. So we have, I was sure what we had wasn't the love I was looking for. So this is somebody that you might have already been in a relationship with, and maybe they felt like they could do better, they could find someone better out there. There could have been third parties, there could have been infidelity. But what I can tell you with this card is they have regrets. They're having second thoughts. So it goes on to say, let's see, I was sure what we had wasn't the love I was looking for, that it was something that I could find with someone else who could offer me more love, more sex, more of everything I was looking for. Someone who had more, wanted me more, needed me more. Now there's nothing more I want than to come back to the someone who had it all to begin with. And that's you. Okay, and it says, is it too late? Only you can answer that question. You know, is it too late for this person from your past to return? And remember how we ended up getting a couple of X's coming through from the letters? Can't help but feel for some of you, this could be an ex-partner who is now feeling quite nostalgic about the connection, thinking about you. Perhaps they feel like they've made a mistake, either letting you go or letting you slip through their hands. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot and see what else we can find out here. So they still want you. They want to return. They're just not sure if it's too late. And for some of you, you know, especially if you're feeling that it is too late for them to come back, then maybe it's a missed opportunity for them and they will forever regret that. You do keep getting the patience card, Shazia. That's true. Yes, very true, Fusion. All the conditional love, yeah. It could, Tamisha, I'm reading your question. Yeah, it could. Yeah, or it could even be warning you to not pursue something. Yeah, Ahood, I know about the P word. All right, let's grab some cards here. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for tuning in. All right. What about this message here? Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands in the reverse. All right, so in the upright, this is somebody who's a lot of fun to be with. They are not afraid to go after what it is that they want. They tend to be a free spirit. Page of Wands in the reverse, they lack their sense of direction. They tend to procrastinate, and sometimes they create conflicts, you know? So if that's the case for your person, especially my feminines, if that's the case with your masculine and they created drama of some sort, then that's more than likely why you guys are apart. All right, so take that if it makes sense. Now, check out the next card here. We've got the Five of Wands, the disagreements, okay, right next to a reversed Page of Wands. This is simply clarifying the fact that maybe at one point in time, you guys just weren't seeing eye to eye, you know, because that represents competition, conflict of some sort. It could be love rivals as well, you know, and that level of competition. Look at this. We've got the Ten of Cups. That's followed by the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, Seven of Swords. Look at this. Okay, so what's coming through here, if you guys haven't had contact in a while, they'll reach out, or at least they want to. They can't stop thinking about you. This is what's in the middle right here, this 10 of Cups, and it's right next to the Ace of Swords. So there's something that they know they need to work on in order to bring in this fresh new beginning for the two of you. And then you've got this drama right here with the Seven of Swords. So if they were lying to you, if they were hiding things from you, if there was cheating, if they were deceptive somehow, you know, third-party situations, this right here is the drama. You know, and part of the reason why that drama came in is because maybe they didn't know what they wanted with this lack of direction from the reversed Page of Wands. But here's the thing, Judgment, they have gone through their awakening. They're finally waking up to the fact that they want you more than ever. Okay, that's coming through right here. Is it too late? Maybe it is. They feel perhaps that they're running out of time to do something about this, you know, because ultimately they're hoping that they can manifest this 10 of Cups right here. The Vanilla Stories, he reached out to ask me if he could send me mangoes from his farm. Oh, okay. Is that a situation where you guys haven't had contact? Because maybe that's their way of opening up lines of communication right there, you know. But if they want this to manifest between the two of you, then they really do need to cut out the drama or whatever barriers are standing in the way of you guys coming together. We also have the Chariot. We've got Leo represented once again with the Strength card. So I feel from this person, and I'm feeling it for Divine Masculine energy, that they want to reach out to the feminine. They want things to move forward. They're really hoping if you guys come back together that it'll be a much better relationship than what you guys had before. That's possible as long as you both want it. But they're also perhaps allowing their fears to stop them from reaching out. So they need to tap into their inner strength here with this card right here to find the courage that's needed in order for them to do what's right by you and the relationship. So that makes sense. We've got Queen of Cups. We've got Cups coming in. So they're definitely tapped into their emotions right here. So intuitive, sensitive, divine feminine. This is you. Three of Cups. It does represent a celebration. So it's a much happier energy here. So it seems that you guys are gravitating away from some of the more challenging aspects of the relationship. They're still holding on to this hope, this wish that you guys can come back together. But I can tell you, it hasn't been easy for this person. Nine of Swords, they're not sleeping. This is paranoia. This is somebody who's unable to just go to sleep and just allow themselves to relax and just trust that if it really is meant to be, it will be. Because they're kind of tripping themselves out with that energy where they're too worried about the outcome. Will you reject them? Despite any advancements that they make towards you, towards communication, will it actually work out? So they're too much all over the place in their head, you know? But they definitely want to create movement. Chariot and Eight of Wands, they both create movement. They represent that, and they want to get things moving rather quickly here, you know? And I love how we have the Three of Wands, because as you can see, it says finding direction. So remember the Page of Wands in the reverse, that's when they lacked direction. So I feel in time they'll definitely know what it is that they want in the relationship. Check it out, Six of Cups. You see, nostalgia. They still love you. They can't stop thinking about you. Those happy memories that you guys have shared, okay? They want that reunion. And ready for commitment. Check it out, our favorite card, Patience, Temperance. So all of this has the opportunity to come in, but once again, guys, it's not gonna come in super fast, even though that's what they're wanting. And the reason why that is because, again, they're allowing their fears to get in the way. It's so much easier to fantasize about it, dream about it, but once it comes time to taking action and making it a reality, then they freak out a little bit, you know, which is why patience is required in order to bring about that reunion. But the good thing is, this is the next card. We've got the Fool. So they just need to believe in the relationship. They need to believe in you. They need to believe in themselves, that it's worth their time and effort to just take this leap of faith. That's picking up off of that energy of the Fool, and just go for it. But they need to just be able to clear out some of their negative thoughts. You know, right now, this is where they're at. You know, these cards, I mean, it's definitely painting a particular storyline for this situation, feeling lost, feeling this sense of despair that they have lost you, that they have messed up. Here we go. Look at that. So they're willing to put in the work with the Seven of Pentacles. If you guys have watched enough of my readings, you know that I like to call this my wait and see card, because they have to put in the work first in order for you to actually see the progress, and that requires patience. It requires waiting. As much as we, you know, might be losing patience for something to happen and hurry up and manifest already, if it's gonna last, if it's meant to really stick this time, then you might as well do it right the second time, you know, and to ensure that it actually is a relationship that is given a second chance that can last, right? So that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what else we can tap into. Chikalisa? Information. Yes, just go ahead and write your information down below. So names, sun signs, background, and a question for your reading. All right, guys, I feel like grabbing some dialogue messages tapped into the person that you're thinking about. So hold on one second here. Okay, so let's see what they're thinking, what they're feeling when it comes to you. What do they want to say if they could? All right, this is the first card. This separation feels like hell to this person. It's a struggle for them. Yeah. And maybe you're able to relate to that too. I wish you'd just show up and make everything all right. And for some of you guys, maybe you're feeling the same. You know, it's like wishing that this person would just show up in your life so that maybe you guys can start the conversation and talk things through. We have somebody here who's drowning their sorrows. They've been drinking more than usual, okay, thinking about you, you know, just trying to numb themselves and not feel the pain, perhaps. Look at this one. It's time to flip the page and begin a new chapter in our love story. All right, so that clearly is a part of their vibe and what they're hoping for, right? So let's go ahead and clarify that. Let's see what else we can learn here. So the separation, it's been hard for them. Maybe it's been hard for you as well. It's not easy. Here we are again, Seven of Pentacles. The hard work that they need to put in. It is a card of perseverance, as we can see. And as I've mentioned, it's a wait and see type situation. So they need to do the work first in order to actually reap the rewards of getting you back. That's what I'm seeing here. Here's the struggle. Look at the next card. We've got the Five of Cups. Look at the energy, grief, despair, and the upright. Okay, so they're having a hard time. We see that here clearly. They feel that sense of loss because you're not there. And knowing perhaps that they messed something up here. Here we are again with the Chariot. Okay, so they want to get things moving forward. And they really are hoping that if you guys are able to give this another try, that it can be a successful partnership. And it can, you know. For some of my feminines, though, you're coming in as the Queen of Swords. Here's our Nine of Swords once again. So they're not sleeping. They're struggling. Anxiety, fears. Divine Feminine, Queen of Swords. So you probably put your foot down when it came to this masculine, that you're not going to settle for crumbs, you're not going to settle for less than what you deserve, and that you need them fully invested, not just having one foot in and one foot out the door. You need them fully invested in the relationship, because otherwise they're just breadcrumbing you. Here's more of that energy. Look at that. Four of Cups. See the regrets? Five of Cups, Four of Cups, heavy energy, anxiety, depression, despair, grief. That's what they're going through. It pretty much describes this one card. The separation feels like hell for this person. No wonder they're drinking to drown this type of pain. Yep. They want to start over. They want that new chapter. Divine Feminine, you are coming in as the Empress. We did see Taurus energy earlier, so that could be my feminines here. Wow. Yep, look at that. You guys had a Tower moment. You could be dealing with an Aries for some of you. But this does represent the fact that the relationship fell apart. It created a separation and distance. And I feel that that was quite devastating, perhaps, for both parties. It was not easy to go through this, but it also perhaps taught them some lessons, some valuable realizations. Here's our Strength card once again. So I feel after having experienced this Tower, they're struggling to find the courage to reach out to you, which is why it's going to take some time here. Okay. Divine Masculine needs to come in with the energy of the King of Cups. Yep. Oh, Ahood, she has a question on the lineup. So King of Cups, very loving, very affectionate, Divine Masculine. This is also a masculine who's ready to not have one foot out the door, if that makes sense. Okay, this is a masculine who is all in, but as you can see here, they're struggling to find the courage to get to this point. And we clearly see here the Eight of Cups. Perhaps, Divine Feminine, you walked away from this person, but it could also have been one of those things where the Divine Masculine walked away from the feminine and now regrets it. They created that Tower here. Yep. Take it if it applies. Three of Swords can represent a third-party situation, but it's a very painful energy. We've got grief and despair from the Five of Cups. We've got that same or even more painful grief from the Three of Swords. Okay, it is heartbreak. It is also a card representing a separation. So we're starting off here with the Tower, and then we've got the Three of Swords. Both of these cards representing pretty heavy, painful energy. And it's very important, and the timing of this card is actually good, that the Six of Swords is wanting you guys to be able to move on from that. And there's two ways to move on. Either you move on together and are able to find forgiveness, to be able to perhaps open up that new chapter. You know, this card right here, time to flip the page, begin a new chapter in our love story. That's one way. But for some of you who are not interested in a reconciliation, this could be you releasing this relationship, releasing this chapter of your life, and just being able to move on and transition away from this experience to find love elsewhere. We've got that Eight of Wands energy again, which is that fast-paced movement that's coming through right there. So I feel there is this need to have patience, to just give it some time. But there's this person here who just wants to get things moving already. For some of you, it could be a twin flame connection, but this could also be representing a reunion card right there. Okay, so the possibility of coming back together, it is here. So it seems that that is part of the journey, but it's also going to take time. You know, so it's that type of vibe that I'm getting. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up with some healing messages here, and then we'll get to the personal mini reading requests. All right. All right, so I felt compelled to use the Angel Answers deck and to make it an interactive part of this general love forecast. So we'll go ahead and ask, give me a number, Cameron.
5.
Okay, that's interesting. I was thinking 5. Okay, so you guys can ask up to 5 questions that can be answered in either a yes, no format. This represents various answers from your angel guides, and so let's go ahead and see how it unfolds. If it's not the answer that you're hoping for, sometimes timing could be off. Sometimes it's the universe's way of saying, you know what, there's something or someone better for you. All right. Raven the Hermit, they start at $9.99 for a mini reading. All right, guys, let's see. So go ahead and focus on a particular person or question. Let's go ahead and see what that is, okay? Just take it with a grain of salt and see how it goes. You are always in control over a situation. You can only control yourself, okay? Not the outcome. So go ahead and focus on that, and let's see what the answer is for question number 1. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. What's that answer? Okay, so the very first response is coming through as a no. All right, so that could be a favorable no, or it could be something that you were not hoping for. But again, timing could simply be off there. All right. If you have a second question, go for it. You could either say it out loud, focus on it, think it. Question number 2 for the collective, please. Angels and spirit guides. So we have a time frame here. Hopefully that makes sense. It does say within the next few weeks. If these 2 questions are related to each other, it might be a no for now, but maybe in the next few weeks you'll find something out, or an answer comes to the surface there for you. Let's see. All right, so if you have a third question, now is the time to focus on that. Angels and spirit guides, please bring forward that answer for question number 3. This one is telling you to follow your gut, listen to your intuition about that particular scenario, person, or, you know, situation, okay? So trust what it is that you are feeling when it comes to that question. All right, so question number 4. And it doesn't just necessarily have to focus on love life related matters. It could be anything. All right, so question number 4, if you have a 4th question, focus on it or say it out loud. Let's go ahead and see what that is. Ooh, look at this one. Perfect timing. Okay, so if you have been wondering when to do something or when a particular something's going to happen, this might actually be the perfect time. Okay. All right, so final one. Cam, do you see that question? Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, one last question. This one says, ask your angels. You know, perhaps that's something that you do already, where you're able to pray or ask your own angels for guidance. That could certainly be giving you an answer there. And I was just guided to look at the bottom of the deck, and we have the situation will improve. Okay, so hopefully when it comes to something that might be challenging you right now, whether it has something to do with your love life, or it could be your finances, could be a friendship, it could be a family matter, whatever it is, it's guiding you to just hope and believe that the situation will change, that it will improve for the better. Okay, so hopefully that is offering you some insight regarding your question there. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and tackle some of these questions from the personal readings. I don't have any of my background music to fill this time. Yeah, it was just glitchy today. So give me 1 second. Let me put these cards away that I have used. And we'll get started, okay? And if you're just now tuning in, and if you would like a personal mini reading, it is a 1-question mini reading. You can either submit that through Super Chat, or it's available through Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, okay? So it's $9.99 minimum per question. All right, so let's tackle some of these requests here. Okay, give me 1 second. Are these in order, Cam?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ahood, you're first, and then Shazia, you're second. Okay. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, Ahood. An update on Horus's feelings towards you. He is a Sagittarius, yes. I'm Aquarius, twin flame connection. Let's see, okay? Let's take a look at that energy for Horus. What deck am I guided to use? Okay. 1 second, Ahood. Sometimes I'm just guided to different decks, you know, based off of the energy that I'm feeling from somebody. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, so let me grab from this deck and this one. Okay. All right, so Horus. Here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Horus, Sagittarius, and the connection with Ahood, Aquarius. This is a twin flame connection. What is the energy, especially when it comes to Horus and his feelings towards the connection with Ahood? We have Clover. Okay, so it does say a very happy surprise. Let's see. Yeah, feel free to ask a question after. Let's see. So we've got the Clover. Okay, so there could be an unexpected form of communication, maybe, Ahood. That's a possibility. Or just a turn of events when it comes to the two of you. He might actually surprise you with communication. Look at this. We have book, and it does say be open and intimate, revealing secrets. So if Horus has been keeping things from you, for example, this is an indication that maybe part of the surprise is it could even be outside of the norm of his typical behavior towards you, where he's finally able to open himself up and really open up his heart to talking to you about how he truly feels about you, about the relationship. We also have flowers. We've got letters. So this could be communication that is forthcoming. So I can't help but feel that you might just be surprised when this arrives. It doesn't necessarily have to be a letter. It could be an email. It could be that he reaches out on social media. It could be a phone call. It could be a text. But I really am feeling from these cards alone that he's going to be opening up in a way perhaps that he hasn't before. And this is interesting too. We have seduction, romantic surprises. We've got surprises referenced through these cards. Passionate encounters, deep intimacy, or it could just simply be that he's focused on remembering those intimate moments with you, or he fantasizes in that way. And any of these energies could be picking up off of both of you here. So let's go ahead and see what else we can find out, okay? Focusing on the two of you. That's what you have been feeling. Okay. Yeah, there's this reference to passion, love, those intimate moments, and surprises, communication, finally opening up when it comes to the feelings and emotions that he has for you. All right. So we're starting off with the Ace of Wands. That's a good energy. Okay, so what we see here is good news. So whatever this communication is, whatever these unexpected forms of either interaction or communication from Horus, I have a feeling it's good energy. Okay, and there is room for growth when it comes to this partnership. So that's good. That could be a realization that he's finally realizing here. This is also a nice energy with the Six of Cups right here. So Six of Cups, it is nostalgia. It is picking up off of the memories. And so I feel, even though he might not have been very expressive in the past, for example, that might actually change. And if that changes, then that's going to catch you off guard to where you're not even used to him interacting with you in that way. But perhaps the distance and time apart might have served you both well, because perhaps it's given him a lot of time to think. This card too, it's a card of reunions, and that could be what's revealed to you through this new chapter, this new beginning that is coming in. Wow, okay. Let's see, what else? What else? Look at this. Here's our Judgment card. So he is going through his awakening. This is a perfect time for this card to come in, because it is a card of somebody who now realizes that they want to be able to fix a situation. So this is a transitionary card where perhaps he wants to be able to fix things between the two of you here. So part of this open line of communication that might just surprise you is the fact that he apologizes for what he's done or has failed to do. But Six of Cups next to the Judgment, and then you throw in that Ace of Wands. This right here, when it comes to Horus, should this actually manifest in the 3D, is a desire to fix things, to correct what was wrong, and to possibly start again. That is a reunion card. And then we have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. So there's this fresh new energy that's coming in, and the possibility that this situation between the two of you might actually improve and get better, because there's definitely room for improvement here. I love these cards. We've got the Six of Swords, and then we have the Magician. So there's the opportunity to manifest a new beginning here. Ahood, that looks fantastic the way it's coming through. And I feel when it comes to Horus, he simply needs to stand his ground. If he really wants this to happen, then he's going to have to take action. You know, take a chance on love, take a chance on second love here. This right here, it's another card of transition. So the Judgment as well as the Six of Swords, they both represent a transition, changes that are happening in this connection between the two of you. This is also a very healing card right here. So whatever might have created distance between the two of you, this is now helping you guys to be able to move forward in a much calmer, more serene fashion. So that's actually a really nice energy, heading more towards those calmer waters. So I love how that's representing itself there. And then we have Knight of Cups to be able to bring in the romance. I feel he's still very much attracted to you. Let's see what else. No doubt he wants to be able to perhaps date you again. Okay. We do have the Death card, which is good because it's the end of old cycles in order to start again. So even though the relationship experienced things where certain aspects of it didn't work out or it failed, could have been a failure in communication, this right here creates a metamorphosis. Those changes that can happen, believe it or not, it's another card talking about a transition, a transformation. Because in order to have a new beginning, profound change has to happen. So that makes sense for me. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So what I feel from Horus especially is he's now ready to perhaps take action, but he also wants to do things the right way. And this for me represents two people who are a very good match together, very compatible. Okay, he could be doing quite well maybe in his career, and hopefully that's something you're able to tap into for yourself as far as your finances perhaps. But the two of you together, through this reading anyway, it looks good. He just needs to be able to pick up off of the energy of that Knight of Pentacles, where he takes responsibility for his own actions, where he's ready to do the work to be able to prove to you that he means business when it comes to this relationship. This includes his loyalty towards you. Okay, so if there were issues as far as his loyalty to you, then this right here, it's creating a much needed change so that you don't have to worry about his loyalty to the partnership. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's fantastic. This is another card of change, and this is letting you know that things are making a turn for the better. You know, this is good luck. This is a part of your destiny, perhaps, to reconnect with Horus, and things can turn out perhaps way better than how it was before. All right, Ahood, so that looks fantastic. I really like how those messages came forward here for you and Horus, because it seems to me that regardless of some of the ups and downs that you guys have had, that you guys can overcome that. A lot of it falls on Horus's shoulders to be able to take action, and I feel just based off of what came through here, it's totally possible. Okay, so I've got my fingers crossed for you. I really hope that that pans out the way it came through in this reading here. All right, thank you so much. All right, so Shazia, you're next. Let me just look at this lineup here. So Aniska, you're after Shazia. Anna is after that. Reshma. Let's see. Chikalisa, I love that. So you're after that. And number 7, I have Amanda. Okay, so hang tight. We'll get to your reading in the order that they came in. All right, so Shazia, let's get to yours. All right, so any updates from Spirit in regards to communication or possibly seeing my Capricorn? Yes, so be. All right, let's see. Let's see, what is that energy looking like? And I'm guided to use that same deck that I just used. So let's do that. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Shazia, Virgo energy, and the connection with Sobi, Capricorn. Communication from Sobi, or even face-to-face 3D interaction here, which I really hope it comes through here. You've probably been the most patient person out of all the readings I've done. I just want you to be able to finally get what it is that you're hoping for and wishing for here. Let's see. We have Tree. Okay, here to stay and grow, Sacred Soul Connection. And I feel determined that, you know, already, that no matter where life takes you both, that type of soul connection will always be a part of your heart space, as well as Sobi. Look at this, Shazia. We've got this letter, thoughtful, passionate, loving communication. Okay, so it does seem here that that's possible. And here's your divine feminine energy. Ooh, I like these. And then we have Clover. So we've already seen this from Ahood's reading. So a very happy surprise that's coming in for you as well. And here's the book card again. Being open and intimate, revealing secrets. So when it comes to Sobi communicating, I feel there's a lot that he needs to get off his chest, you know? So let's see. Let's see what else we can find out, okay? All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shazia, Virgo, and Sobi, Capricorn. Is there a possibility for interaction in the 3D, as well as communication between these two people, please? Please, 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 bring it forward. Well, I like this so far. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. Two aces right next to each other. Okay, so there is this fresh energy, or maybe fresh communication that's coming in from Sobi, Shazia. That's possible, okay? I feel even from a distance, regardless of the barriers that have prevented communication before, that he knows what it is that he needs to do, you know, that in order to have you guys get the conversation started, that there are certain aspects of his life where he needs to kind of pave the way for open communication, to be able to clear the way for you guys to be able to see each other face to face. And Ace of Swords is the clarity that he needs in order to reach out and talk to you and to communicate with you. I feel, and I've always felt, that the love has always been there between the two of you. And because of that love, the potential to start again, it's a good one, you know. It really falls on his shoulders to be able to make this happen. We've got the Chariot, so this is good. Since we are wanting communication here in the 3D, this right here represents movement towards you. Okay, here you are, you represent the feminine energy, and he needs to be able to cut certain things out of his life in order to communicate and get that moving. And so here you are, you're being directed to trust what you're feeling in your heart space, and it's coming in as something unexpected. It is a very happy surprise, as we can see right there. Okay, part of what it is that he needs to reveal to you in order to be able to experience this, then he needs to walk away from a situation, or to walk away from people, or, as I've mentioned, situations where he's being held back from really living life with you. And look at this, we have another Ace card coming through, 3. Okay, in such a brief reading, we have 3 aces coming in. Okay, so new chapters, new experiences, new beginnings, room for growth, the opportunity to be able to create a life together. And the only way to make that happen and to make sure that it sticks is to do things very differently moving forward. So he can't be walking the same path that he has been, you know, and I know you understand that. And so he needs to be able to detach from the reasons why he is still on that path, because it's clearly not working. You know, it's like living a half-life, if that makes sense, not really fulfilling himself in the way that he knows he can with you, you know. And then we've got the Fool's energy, see? So we've got 3 aces, and now we've got the Fool coming up, where life just wants to offer you guys this new beginning. And it can happen, but a lot of this falls on Sobi to be able to just walk that path, you know? It's almost like the universe is like, here you go, here's a brand new door for you to walk through, but if you wait too long, that door is going to close, and then you're going to have to wait again for the opportunity as to when that door might open again. So I feel he's had many opportunities. It's just that he certainly has things that he needs to address first. We've got the 2 of Wands, so planning a future, a new beginning, you know, and this is one of those cards where you are presented perhaps at a crossroads where you can go one way or the other. And I feel based off of these other cards, he's been going this same path for a while now. And this is another sign from the universe showing him, it's like, look, You can go this way this time, you know, make a different choice, just turn the corner in order to create progress in this situation. This makes sense too. We have the World, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. You represent Earth energy. You're coming in with the vibe of the Queen of Pentacles. I feel your heart has always been open to the possibility of being with Sobi. I feel that that will always be the case. It's that kind of connection. It's a very special one. Things can turn around for the two of you. It's just that this chapter, the old chapter, has to close in order for him to start a new chapter, a new beginning with you. He has the capability to do this. And look, you guys are both Earth energy. See? Divine counterparts. King and Queen of Pentacles. You guys are a perfect match. He just needs to take action to bring you guys together. Yep, this makes sense too. Look at that. 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork. It requires both the King and Queen of Pentacles, representing Sobi and yourself, to be able to work together to have this new beginning. You know, it's like right now, that door, it's open, completely open for you guys to just walk through it and start again. Happier times are a part of this equation here. You know, it's a reason to celebrate with a new beginning for the two of you. And I feel the universe is really wanting to grant you guys a new beginning when it comes to this love match here. And then here we are. He needs to go through that awakening. There is communication. This card for me represents communication that's coming in from Sobi. Yep. That's how I see that. That he wants to reach out. So as far as the possibility of being able to see each other, anything of course is possible. I feel he wants that. He needs to be able to take action to make this happen. So there's really nothing that heavy that's preventing him from at least calling, texting, reaching out on social media, arranging a meeting. There's nothing that really would prevent that. He needs to just do it already. Take action. Let's grab a time frame here. When is this possibly going to happen? Look at that. Month of June, and that's followed by August. So maybe during this time frame, Shazia, is when Sobi might actually reach out, you know. It could be specifically Virgo season, so during your season. But, you know, June is right around the corner as to when communication or even an unexpected face-to-face meeting might happen, you know. What I'm still guided to pull from a healing card. One second. Let's see. One second. Let's see. I did say summer months before. Yes. I don't blame you. I didn't want to see patience or divine timing either. So at least this is a turn for the better, I feel. Look at this card. We have soulmate. You know, I know we've determined that this is a twin flame connection, but there's no twin flame card in this deck. But this is telling you guys that you're very connected in the soul. We have dreams. We have surrender and release, which is true. He needs to be able to let certain things go in order to come towards you. He could be dreaming about you, but this could also be an indication of the fact that he wants to manifest this dream in the real world, in the 3D world with you. Yep. We also have abundance coming in. I don't want to pull this next card. Here's our divine timing card, okay? And it's got something to do with your romantic life. But, you know, at the end of the day, even though we didn't get references to patience per se, it really does still come down to that. But I feel just based off of all the aces that are coming through, as well as the Fool's energy, that it's closer, you know, that perhaps it's closer than ever as far as him being able to communicate with you. There could also be 5D interaction going on there, you know, so just hang tight. And I really do feel that even though you guys are at a distance from one another, definitely try to pick up off of his energy, because I feel you guys are so close to that type of vibe and interacting fashion that you'll be able to feel his vibe anyway, you know. But I really love how that came through, because it seems, as I've mentioned, closer than how it was in previous readings. So I really like that. So thank you, Shazia. I feel that's good news when it comes to connection with Sobi. So communication could possibly be summertime, which is around the corner. It's close. Okay, so thank you so much as always. That's a good reading. I really like that one. And I'm so happy to not have to tell you. It's like, be patient. All right, so let's move on to the next request. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get this situated. You're so welcome. Take care. All right. So Aniska, you're next. Okay, so let's see. Raven. Oh, and we have a request from Raven. Okay, so Raven, we've added you onto the list. All right, so Aniska, let's take a look, okay? You said my Capricorn and I could lead to marriage and that there's an offer coming. He did come back and asked me to marry him. How will it go? That's so cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. If I can get this to stand up. Hold on 1 sec. Okay, so here we go. Let me grab some insight there. That's so exciting, honestly. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. What deck am I drawn to here? I'm really drawn to this Fire and Ice Lenormand. I'm going to use that again. All right, here we go. So angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the connection between Aniska and her person of interest, Capricorn. So there is a future marriage here. So let's take a look at the energy surrounding that. We have lilies, passion, sexuality, pure divine love. Oh my gosh, look at this. I've shuffled this deck how many times today? Union, hands joined in marriage. It is clarifying that here. I really love that. So this is coming through as a beautiful connection between two people who have what it takes to be able to make this relationship last. There is commitment here, there is love here, there is passion, the sexual chemistry between the two of you, it's strong, okay? That is where you're being guided. We've got to go. You know where that path will lead. I love that. Wow. Very nice. All right, let's see. Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know about this connection? This one is a very popular card. We've got book, okay? So you guys are able to confide in each other, your most intimate thoughts, being open fully in the love that you share. It's a really nice energy. I love that. All right, let's see what else we can pick up, and then we'll clarify with some additional messages. I can't make this up. Look at this. We have vows coming through. Bottom of the deck. From a completely different deck, it says the one. Beautiful cards, truly. That's a really nice combination. So let's go ahead and clarify here. So as far as the direction that this marriage and relationship will be going, it looks fantastic, honestly. Looks very nice. And I mean, of course, you know, life has its ups and downs. All relationships, you know, we encounter challenges every now and then, but the overall vibe that I'm getting for this, it's really good. And I'm so happy to hear that you received your offer of marriage. That's beautiful. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Aniska and her person of interest, Capricorn. What else do we need to know? Look at that. We have the Two of Cups. This is coming through as true love. I mean, this is your ideal person. This is your ideal mate, whether you see each other as soulmates or twin flames. It's coming through as a beautiful connection. Look at that. New beginning. As long as you guys put in the work into the relationship, it's going to be one that has what it takes to go the distance. Wow. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a fresh start. It's like a new beginning in life. This is coming through as a solid offer of commitment, of stability, of security, and of marriage. Really nice. My goodness. And we have Cancer's energy here, Aniska, coming through. So we do have the Chariot. This is moving you forward in life where you can find happiness with your person. Okay? This right here is what's going to propel your life forward to be a very triumphant person in a very successful relationship. Very nice. Here's a celebration card, Three of Cups. So Three of Cups can be looked upon as a very positive outcome where you will be celebrated by your community, your friends, your family. It's a very happy occasion. And we see marriage written all over this reading right here. Okay, we do have the Two of Wands, and so I feel at this point you guys are just wanting to create a life together. So whatever the past might have been like for both of you individually, this is a new chapter in your lives where you guys can really live the type of life together that you want and what it is that you envision together. Really nice. Look at that. We also have the Justice card. So this is what's needed in order to bring balance in your lives. Okay, and this is also picking up off of legal matters, and certainly that could be a legal marriage. So that's awesome. We also have the Six of Swords. So, you know, again, moving forward from what you might have experienced in the past. For example, if you have both experienced heartbreak and disappointments in love and romance, things are going to be a lot different moving forward in life. Not to say that you guys won't be bickering or getting into some issues in the marriage, because that's just life, you know. But I feel there's nothing that you guys can't overcome. So there is this need to transition away from any challenges or negative experiences that you might have had before and just welcome in this new beginning together. So that's really nice. And we also have your person, your masculine here, coming in as the King of Pentacles. So he certainly has what it takes to be successful, perhaps in the business world, in his career, but also to represent somebody who's ready for a forever kind of relationship, you know. So this is somebody who's going to be sticking around for life. So that's fantastic. He's also coming in with the energy of the King of Cups, somebody who's loving, affectionate, kind, warm-hearted, ready to open that, you know, their heart space to be able to be the partner that you need for the rest of your life. So that's amazing, truly, the way it's coming forward. Nothing challenging that I'm seeing here, which is a very nice vibe. Yeah. Wow. We have all these king energies, okay? So I really feel when it comes to your divine masculine that he has the capability to represent really nice qualities from each of these kings. Okay, King of Wands can be very passionate, and we've already described the King of Pentacles and King of Cups. So you have found your life partner here, and bottom of the deck, we have the energy of the Sun, where you have what it takes to be very happy in this relationship. You know, it does say success. Everything seems to be falling into place for this connection. And the card after that, even the card after that, look at this. We've got the Magician, and then we have the Star. So this is manifestation of a beautiful relationship, as well as a wish that is manifesting for you when it comes to this partnership, because it looks absolutely beautiful. I feel it's one of those connections where it really does check all the boxes. So there you are. That to me is such an amazing reading that's telling you that this marriage really has what it takes to go the distance. All right, Aniska, thank you so much. Beautiful reading. Very, very nice. So good luck. Much success to you both. That looks amazing. All right, guys, so moving on to the next one. Okay, so number 4, I've got Anna.
But no sun sign.
Okay. All right, so Anna, what's coming up next for you in love? Okay, are you here? So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's coming up for you when it comes to your love life. All right. So I'm going to pull from a couple of decks here. All right, first let's grab some insight focusing on people that might be surrounding you. Let's see. Get to go up. Oh, she was very... Oh, you're so welcome. I'm just peachy. Very welcome. All right, here we go.
She's here, Anna.
Okay. All right, Anna. Just remind me too, Anna, what is your sun sign, please? So let's go ahead and take a look and see the surrounding energies, okay? Either people who are in your life, okay, sorry, I'm just like reading these comments here. Okay, all right, Anna. Picking up off of Sagittarius, here we go. Oh, Cameron. All right, so let's take a look at that energy. Focusing on Anna Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got Tasty Treat, Come and Eat My Cookie. We also have Clown, Cannot Take Them Seriously. Okay, so Anna, just be mindful of people that, let's just put it this way, they're more playful and they want to have fun. You might certainly be attracted to people like that, but they're also not really looking for anything too serious. So just be mindful of that. Let's see what else. All right, we also have happy and sensible, sentimental and sincere. So what I'm gathering here is you might end up attracting more than one person, somebody perhaps that you can't take seriously, but also somebody that you might find yourself super attracted to. We do have anticipation, the first kiss, okay? So you could certainly make a very nice love connection here. Just be mindful of people that might want to just be playing with your affections here. We have secret admirer, afraid to tell you how they feel. And then lastly, we've got hopeless romantic, okay? So I'm gathering here that you might even have somebody who's interested in you, but they aren't exactly telling you that they're interested in you. So let's go ahead and see what's up with that. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Anna, Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got the World, and then we have the Three of Swords. So what I'm picking up from here, Anna, is, and you can clarify for me in the comments, you know, if you have experienced heartbreak, disappointments. I'm not sure if you've experienced third parties or infidelity in your relationship. If any of that makes sense, perhaps that's why this is coming through, but it's right next to the World card. So this is telling you that those days are in the past. It's done. Those cycles have completed, more than likely, paving the way for you to start over, to be able to experience better in your life. You have a divine masculine who can come in. Look at that, and it's right next to the Nine of Cups. So this is a very different energy, a much better relationship that's on the horizon for you, and it's coming through as a wish come true. You know, it's almost like a dream come true type relationship. So that's what you have the capability to attract your way. And even though you've experienced, you know, something like this where you had your heart broken in however way that happened, and sometimes it can be a little bit scary to put ourselves out there, to be vulnerable and open ourselves up to love again, you know, and this is what's directing you to just tap into your inner strength, you know, face the fear and go for it anyway. Let's see what else here. I really like this for you. We've got the Seven of Cups, so this is an indication that you have choices to make, that it doesn't just come down to one person who's going to come in and show interest. You may very well have more than one person showing interest. It could even be more than two people. I'm kind of getting that for you. And it's up to you, of course, to be able to decipher who it is out of those people that's worth your time and energy to invest and to get to know them better. Let's see what else. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so first of all, you're Sagittarius. Queen of Wands representing that fiery energy, okay? So Queen of Wands is known to be strong and sexy and confident here. So as long as you're able to tap into that vibe, that's what you have the capability to attract your way. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So this could be an indication of you perhaps being quite successful in your work environment, your career, perhaps finances could be picking up, to be abundant and prosperous in that way. But as the Queen here, you know, this is perhaps a relationship that you can attract where they aren't really wanting to mess around and play around and just play with your affections. This is somebody who's serious, who wants to be able to get to know you, to be able to commit to you. And look at that, you've got the King of Cups right next to that. So you will be able to attract your king here, somebody who is very loving, somebody who will treat you right, you know, and not break your heart in the way this Three of Swords did. So you're headed for a much better direction when it comes to love, and things will eventually start moving for you. Okay, and it is representing triumph here with the movement of the Chariot. You could also connect with a Cancer here. Okay, that's a possibility. So I feel despite where you've been, whatever it is that you've experienced in the past, that things are going to be a whole lot better for you. So I like that. I'm also going to pull from a different deck here. Let's see, to give us an idea of who else you might attract. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Anna, Sagittarius. What else do we need to know, please? here we go. Ooh, look at this. We have Taurus coming in. You could attract a Taurus. Let's see what else. We have Tranquility. Let me grab one more. So whoever comes into your life next, they don't want drama. You know, no drama. They just want to be able to come in to love you and be the partner that you deserve. And then we have the baby. Okay, so this could even be somebody that you end up starting a family with that person. Okay, so let's read through these. We have Taurus, the bull, slow and steady wins the race with this love connection. You found a life partner that will want to enjoy life's adventures to the fullest with you. Sensual, passionate chemistry. If you're looking for a stable, long-lasting romance, you've hit the bullseye. And then we have Tranquility, calm, balanced personality, even-keeled mannerisms, prefers a peaceful energy in their love connection, does not like drama. And then lastly, we have the baby. So it does say this love connection is in its infant stages. It needs more time to develop, which is good because this is somebody that wants to take their time getting to know you. You know, it isn't just somebody who's after perhaps a physical connection and they're really wanting to take their time to develop the relationship. Okay, so even if it is in its infant stages, that's a good thing. And it says it needs more time to develop, but it has all the qualities of a relationship that can grow into something beautiful as the years unfold. It simply needs to be nurtured, cherished, and fed with all the ingredients that true love needs. And that main ingredient is you. Okay, so this is somebody who will definitely feel drawn to you, very attracted to you. It could be a very romantic relationship, and as we can see right here, happy, sensible, sentimental, sincere. This person is coming straight from the heart as far as what it is that they want to be able to invest their time and energy with you. Okay, so I really love how that's presenting itself there. I feel as far as your next chapter, Anna, it looks quite nice. You know, all you need to do is make wise choices when it comes to love, and I have a feeling your next relationship could possibly be your relationship of a lifetime, where it really has what it takes to last. Okay, so best of luck when it comes to that situation, because I feel it could really be the one for you. All right, so definitely keep us posted on that, and wishing you the best. Okay, thank you so much, Anna, appreciate it. All right, guys, so let's move on to the next request. So some nice messages coming through for some of you guys. Okay, give me 1 second. Where is that deck? Where did I put it? Here it is. Okay. So Reshma. Okay, so Reshma, you are next. You're so welcome, Anna. Thank you. All right, let me look at this lineup here. So Chikalisa, Amanda, Raven, and then Amanda. Oh, I have 2 Amandas, Cameron?
Yes.
2 Amandas, okay. All right, so Reshma. Hello, hello. All right, let's see here. Just wanted clarity on the third-party situation that I am in. Please, can I know what Azar feels for me and what he feels for... I apologize if I'm mispronouncing these names. For Shamaim, I'm probably butchering that. The other lady in this situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, let me see what I can do to offer you clarity on that scenario there. Okay, give me 1 second here. All right, so we have a third-party situation. Okay. Am I pronouncing the names okay? Azar? Shama? I am butchering that name, I know it. Okay, here we go. Not too bad on the names. Okay, thank you. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on this situation. What can you share with us, please, at this time? Third party situation. All right. Here we go. What do we need to know here? All right, we have longing. We have secrets. We have authenticity. Okay. We have new chapter. I'm guided to pull from a different deck. Let's see. Shama M. Shama M. I hope that's right. Shama M. Okay. Shama M. Okay. Thank you. Sorrow. I have a feeling this is coming through as a difficult situation. We have be mine. I mean, clearly the desire is there. Are you in separation at this time, Reshma? Okay. We have I miss you. Okay, so if you guys are in separation, perhaps part of this longing energy is missing the fact that you guys are not together. We have obsession. Okay, so in separation right now. Okay, we have regrets. We have commitment phobia. We have separation. So totally different deck on the top right here. We have secrets. And here it is again. Okay, so there's something tied into the secrets, which of course, when it comes to a third party situation, is not a surprising element to present itself. So when it comes to the three people involved here, it could certainly be Azar that's keeping secrets perhaps from both of you and, you know, wanting that cake and eat it too type mentality, and that can be very challenging for yourself, Reshma, as well as the other person. We clearly see commitment phobia here, and sometimes when we get into that type of love triangle situation, that third party element, it is because somebody is on the fence about commitment when it comes to either the person they're in a relationship with or they're torn between two people. You know, so it's going to possibly be more complicated as more time unfolds unless a solid decision perhaps is made. So let's see how this plays out here. But we see the secrets that are being kept, which again is not too much as a surprise. Okay, so let me grab from this deck. So this is a tarot deck, but it also includes oracle messages as well as new cards. So let's see how this presents itself. Oh, this is interesting. Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. We have Archangel Sophia. Okay. We have the Redwood tree. We've got the Eight of Cups. The Empress. So since you are the person requesting this reading, you represent the divine feminine energy here. Let's see, that's the reason I wanted to know how he feels about me, and so I can take a call. Absolutely. Okay, so we've got Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. So whenever we see aces, there's something new that is represented by that energy. I feel when it comes to the two of you, clearly the connection is there, the attraction is there. And in order to have a new beginning in this connection, there really is this need to cut out the third the third element. There is this need to make better decisions. There is this need to, you know, address the elephant in the room, so to speak. And there's clarity that's needed here, perhaps on behalf of Azar, in order to make that solid decision and not be on the fence as to what it is that is wanted, you know, when it comes to this partnership, to be able to move forward. And then we've got Archangel Sophia offering guidance. And this is a very interesting card because, let me go ahead and read it. It does say, I am the angel of love. I can help you manifest a reconciliation with your beloved. I can assist in efforts towards forgiveness and bring about a mutual understanding between you and your partner. I can show you the way to self-love and in finding the great love of your life. Call on me if you are looking to awaken your heart chakra. And the thing is, if for example, you represent the third person, and I'm going to butcher this again, Shama is Azar married or in a committed partnership with this other person? Because if not, if you represent the third person, then this card right here will actually help you to be able to break free if there is no reunion in sight, in order to find the love, your ideal person in this lifetime. So it's going to help you in the way that it needs to help you. I hope that makes sense. And if you are in a committed relationship with Azar, and if Shamayam is the other person, the third element, then it's hopefully going to be able to assist you to get back together and have that reconciliation. So I hope that makes sense. And then we have the redwood tree here, which is picking up off of longevity. Perhaps you guys have known each other a long time, or it could also be representing the fact that once the third party element has been removed, then there is a relationship here that really can go the distance, but there is this need for better communication. Without those things in place, this Eight of Cups makes sense for me, because that could be an indication to leave it behind and walk away. Let me read your comment. I wanted to walk away, but he keeps begging me not to. If he's begging you not to, that could be because of selfishness, that, you know, he's unable to really decide one way or the other what it is that he's wanting. And so we go back to the whole wanting their cake and eat it too mentality. You know, at the end of the day, he can't have it both ways, and he needs to be able to decide. It's like, who does he want? You know, be mine. It's like, who do you want? Because with secrets popping up here, he's not exactly being open and honest, perhaps with you or the other person here. And so Eight of Cups could be picking up off of your true desire to let it go. You want to know if he loves her. Okay. So part of the advice that is being shown here with that Eight of Cups is, if, let's say, give it a definitive time frame, 3 months, 6 months, maybe no more than a year. And it's up to you to be able to determine how long you're willing to see that answer. You know, if, for example, it comes to surface that he does love this other person and he wants to invest more with that individual, then you're being directed to sever ties and to leave it behind. Okay, but we'll see how the rest of the reading plays out here. And then we have the Sun. So as you can see here, you are meant for happiness. You could certainly claim this for yourself. This can represent union or a reunion, okay, where you can finally be fulfilled. So the possibility of that third party element not being a part of this equation could happen, you know. We also have the Emerald of Water. That is followed by Archangel Gabriel. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Emerald of Water. It's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who was meant for you. So this right here, for me, Okay, this is what I'm getting, Reshma. This is a part of the clarity that you need to realize that if this is a situation with your person here, Azar, that it's just not moving, then it's time to allow yourself to move forward, perhaps on your own for a little bit until you're able to find love again, you know, because you certainly are capable of finding happiness as well as being able to experience marriage and long-term commitment in a relationship through this 10 of Cups. And then we do have Archangel Gabriel here right in the middle, and it says, I am the angel known as the master of communication. So when it comes to you and Azar, I feel the communication is not productive because he's keeping secrets. We've seen that here twice. So even though you might be interacting and talking to him, he's not letting you in fully, you know, so that might give you an indication that it's not even worth fully investing in somebody that's not letting you in fully into their life, if that makes sense, you know. And so Archangel Gabriel here is here to assist with that form of communication. And it goes on to say, where does it say here? I can inspire writers, teachers, journalists, and artists to convey their messages with clarity and grace. Regardless of that, it is offering you clarity and grace through this card. I can help you overcome your limitations so you can finally say the right thing to the right person at the right time. If you struggle with conveying your emotions, call on me. I will be there for you. So I feel when it comes to you and Azar, there is this need for better communication, but it's also very difficult because he's not exactly communicating with you honestly. You know, you could certainly be pouring your heart out, but on his end, he's not doing that. And that could be creating more of a challenge that might lead more towards a solid separation, you know, where it's just too much water under the bridge here. But part of the advice is for you to detach and to walk away here when you feel the time is right, perhaps. And then we also have the energy of the Knight of Wands picking up off of his divine masculine energy. So the Knight of Wands is known to play. The Knight of Wands is known to be non-committal. And we see that here, commitment phobia. So even if he has love for you, even if he has love for the other person, he's not willing to commit to either of you. You know, he's breadcrumbing both of you. He's coming in with the energy of the Knight of Wands. He could be using his charms to lure both of you in. He could be very flirtatious. He could be a passionate lover. But at the end of the day, he's not interested in committing fully to either of you. And therefore, it is resulting in this type of sorrow where it's hurting you both, perhaps. You know, the only one that might not be hurting here is Azar. So you have what it takes to be happy. You have what it takes to find this beautiful kind of relationship with the 10 of Cups. You know? So you're being directed to be able to move forward. That's just what I'm getting here. Let me see if I can find out anything else. Yeah, we've got the Two of Pentacles. He's definitely juggling between you and Shaman. Okay, that's what's coming through here. He's not really doing the best to prioritize the person that he wants to invest his time and energy into. So why would you want to invest any more of your time is basically what this is saying. Because you're worth more than the value that he is placing upon you, basically. Let's see what else. Let's see what else here. You're coming in with the energy of the Duchess of Earth, okay? So you have the capability to be very popular, very sociable. You are an attractive person. You have a beautiful demeanor about you. You're somebody who can be very loyal in a relationship. You know, you would be the type of partner that could be a best friend. And I just feel, since he's coming in with this commitment phobia and coming in wanting to play, that he's not even on the same level as you. You are a duchess. you know, which is very similar to the energy of a queen. He's coming in as this knight. He's not coming in as a king. He's not up to your level. Okay? He's unable to bring you the commitment that you are looking for here. This might be the person that could be your ideal mate here, the Duke of Fire. You might end up attracting a divine masculine fire sign. Okay, this is somebody who is very action oriented. This is somebody who's not afraid to go after you if they're legitimately interested. Interestingly enough, this person could also be a very passionate lover, a partner. They take charge. Okay, they're not afraid of commitment. So I feel Knight of Wands fits that description. Duke of Fire could be a very good match for the Duchess of Earth. Okay, so that's what you deserve. And so you don't want to sell yourself short as far as being able to live the life you want and to be able to find the happiness that you deserve here. Okay, and bottom of the deck, we've got Archangel Chamuel. I am the angel of peaceful relationships, and that's what you deserve. You don't want drama from somebody who's getting you into this third party situation, who's not able to commit to either of you, you know? And it does say, I can help bring the right person into your life, your ideal mate. I can help you become closer with your current partner. I can help you heal any conflicts in your relationships, attract new love, and strengthen your existing connections. If you crave intimacy in your life, I can assist with that too. I feel in this instance, Reshma, Archangel Chamuel is here to help you attract a better person who really is right for you. And isn't it interesting that the bottom of the deck is the Hangman? Because this is a card to let go. This is a card to create change in your life because you deserve better. Make room for somebody who is deserving of you. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I feel as far as the third party situation, it's just going to remain a challenge because he's not coming forward as somebody who has the capability to manifest the types of changes that you're hoping for. And the fact that he is keeping secrets from both of you, that's just going to create more of a challenge, and you deserve better than that. Okay, so good luck. I know that that was a bit of a challenging message, but I do feel you are worthy of somebody who can meet you on the same level, you know, as that Duchess energy. All right, best of luck to you. Thank you so much, Reshma. All right. All right, guys, let's see who's next. All right, let me do a check-in for the lineup here. I've got Chikalisa, you're up next. Amanda, Leo, you're next after that. Raven, and then Amanda number 2 is after that. And, oh, so 2 from Amanda?
Yeah, I guess like some background.
Okay, sure. All right, so Chikalisa. All right, let's do that one. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. What time is it?
It's almost 4.
Maybe have Dad come up here. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's get started on this one. So is Andrew thinking of me? Scorpio, soulmate from another life. I want to know if I'm in his mind spiritually as he in mind. I'm a born medium. Okay. All right, let's take a look at that, okay? All right, hold on 1 second. So much on my desk here. All right, so let's grab some insight focusing on Andrew here. All right, so Andrew is Scorpio. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Andrew, Scorpio, and the connection with Chikalisa. What else do we need to know here? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? All right, we have knowledge coming through. We have awakening. Okay. We have fantasy. That's followed by desire. So the attraction certainly is there. No doubt. So is this one of those situations where you guys are not together? Is there distance between the two of you? Let me see here. I would assume so if you're wondering if his mind is spiritually connected to you, if you guys are thinking about each other. So I would say yes, just based off of these cards. It could also be a realization on his part when it comes to thinking about you. We also have freedom coming through here though. So this is what I'm getting when, you know, possibly fantasizing what it would be like to connect with you perhaps in the physical realm or in the 3D. But there's also a part of this energy where he might not be ready to be in perhaps a 3D relationship. That's just what I'm getting there initially. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection between Chikalisa and Andrew. Ooh, look at these cards. So we have the sun, that's followed by the star. So beautiful combination, of course. So the possibility towards attracting happiness and fulfillment in a relationship, it's here. But I feel when it comes to Andrew, he's not quite there yet because he wants to be able to explore either his options when it comes to love and romance. I don't know if he's single or if you guys are in separation at this time, but he has to go through this realization, this awakening in order to manifest this wish between the two of you to come together. Okay. It's not impossible. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look and see here. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. So when it comes to the two of you, we do have this slow moving energy. But typically Knight of Pentacles, yes, it's slow, but it could also be progress that's coming through here. You know, part of the fantasies could be taken out of the 5D into the 3D where you guys can be together, you know? So as far as being in his mind spiritually, that certainly is a possibility. You know, that could also be what he has gained knowledge about, that he's learned that about himself. But it's a contradiction at this time because I feel even though he might be fantasizing in that way, you know, let's see, I'm separate from Andrew for a minute now. Okay, so you guys are not together. So he is fantasizing about you. It's just that as far as being able to create movement for you guys to be together, it is slow moving because there's this need for him or his desire to explore other options at this time perhaps, or he just wants his freedom. He doesn't want to be tied down to the connection. However, not only is he attracted to you, but there's love here as well. And just the fact that you mention that you consider him to be your soulmate, we do have that reference right here with the Two of Cups. So the desire card, the attraction, the love, it's here. It's just that he's not ready for perhaps what it represents. That's interesting. You're both in your 50s? Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles. you know, I feel at the end of the day, you guys would be very compatible together. When I pick up off of Andrew's energies, he's more of the type of person, he recognizes the connection as well, I feel. He recognizes the compatibility, but he could also be quite driven as far as his maybe career or his livelihood, his vocation, his other passions in life. Maybe he's got other responsibilities here. We do have the Ten of Pentacles picking up off of finances and career, but this can also represent a really good match between two people. So that's interesting. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. And then you put that together with the Star, that's a wish come true. So we've got wishes represented in your reading here. So it could be eventually the fact that you guys come together in the 3D eventually. We'll go ahead and grab some time frames to see when the possibility of that is happening. And we have the Hierophant. So perhaps during this time for Andrew, he's got lessons that he needs to learn on his journey, you know, and once he's gone through that journey and has this realization, this epiphany, that awakening for him to realize, okay, wait a minute, I belong with this person. I have love for this person. We have this attraction towards each other. You know, he needs to be able to get to that point in order to commit to the partnership. So I feel that that's simply a part of his life's journey that he needs to travel. And once he's come to that conclusion, I feel that he'll realize eventually that you guys do belong together. I feel at the end of the day, it'll fall into place. That's a possibility. He's blocked you. Okay, as he wants to continue to meet others, we are lovers from a past life. That could be explaining this card. And as you mentioned that, look at what's next. We do have the Lovers card represented right there. So it's clarifying that, as well as the soulmate reference. All right, so it makes sense for me that there's a bit of a delay as far as you guys being able to come together in the way that you'd like, because the chemistry is here, the love is here, but this can also represent the fact that he does want to explore, and we see the freedom reference right there. Sorry, hold on one second, guys. Are you guys able to hear me okay? We seem to have a glitchy camera here. Just let me know. Let me know, guys, in the comments. Have you tried refreshing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah? Okay. So let me know in the comments if there are any audio issues. We're glitching a little bit on this end. So as you can see here, Chikalisa, we see the Five of Wands can be competition. You can hear fine? Okay, thank you so much. So if there's competition in love, then yeah, that makes sense that he is wanting to kind of explore, you know, and perhaps there will be the opportunity to come back together in this lifetime. We'll take a look at that, of course. But you're absolutely right that there could be competition. Thank you for letting us know that you guys can hear us okay. Now look at how interesting this gets. We've got the Judgment. All right, so remember, you ended up getting the Awakening card, and now we've got the Judgment, and it says the same thing. So I feel here that, and I've already mentioned this today, that I feel this is a communication card here. It might be in the 5D for now, you know, where you guys are connecting spiritually, energetically, but I feel that there will come a point where he's able to come to his own realizations that he wants to be with you. He might even ask for forgiveness and realize that maybe he's wasted his time trying to figure things out with other people, when in fact you guys just belong together, you know. So there is communication that is forthcoming here when it comes to Andrew. So that's actually perhaps giving you hope, you know, to be able to just hold on to the possibility that there's a second chance here. But in the meantime, there is this need for healing when it comes to this connection. It's like taking a break, you know? He's taking a break from the connection. As you mentioned, he has blocked you. So during this time, Chikalisa, just focus on yourself, towards your own healing. Just live your life as best as you can. And don't put your life on hold waiting for things to happen between you and Andrew. If it happens, fantastic. But you're definitely not meant to put your life on hold. You don't want to be able to just stop living just because of what's happening here currently. I feel should it present itself, then of course at that point you can entertain the direction that you want to go with Andrew, to be able to sit down and talk things out in the 3D, hopefully. But in the meantime, as far as him picking up off of your energy, telepathically, spiritually, energetically, I do feel that that's happening. But I'm also getting from him that he's not ready to offer you what is that you're looking for. You know, so it's one of those things where you're being directed to just move forward, live your life. If he wants to be a part of it someday, then let him do the legwork. And it makes sense for me that this is the bottom card that we have, the Ace of Pentacles, because you're being offered a new beginning in your life. And if he really wants that new beginning with you, then he needs to bring in that solid offer of commitment in the relationship. And you can then decide at that point whether you still want it, okay? Because life moves on, all right? So that's the important lesson here for you to learn when it comes to that one, okay? Thank you so much. I wish you the best when it comes to your situation, and hopefully it works out. So I would suggest maybe give it a definitive time frame as well, maybe 3 months, 6 months. And if you really don't see any sort of progress, then it's time for you to, you know, close that chapter and move forward. And as I mentioned, if he wants to be able to reconnect with you someday, then it's up to him to be able to catch up to you. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate the question. All right, so Amanda. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. My daughter left and I now have a new assistant, so I can't read what she wrote. Amanda, Leo, I seriously cannot read what she wrote. Is it Duani? It looks like a Dhuani. If you could please clarify that for me, Amanda. Okay. Come back together. Sagittarius. Okay, so whoever it is that I'm meant to focus on. Okay, so Amanda, please clarify. So let me see. Yeah, it looks like Duani. Amanda, let me know if you're here. I just want to clarify your person. Oh, Divani. Okay, I'm wondering if Divani and I will come back together. Am I pronouncing that name correctly? Divani? I'm wondering if Divani and I will come back together. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the question. All right, let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Amanda, Leo, Divani. Okay, thank you so much. That's a cool name, by the way. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Amanda, Leo, and her person of interest, Divani, Sagittarius. Is there a possibility towards reconciliation here? Will they get back together? So let's take a look at Divani's energy first. Divani, Sagittarius. We have absorbed, okay. Sometimes when I see that card, it's somebody who is very much about themselves, very self-absorbed. We have temptation. There's a possibility that he might be tempted by someone else. I don't know if there's somebody else, but that's just the vibe I get from that. We have journey. We have discover. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Amanda, right off the bat is he feels the need to see who else, what else is out there. He might be talking to someone else at this point. Basically what I gather from these cards, and then look at the next card. There's that freedom card again. So he wants to see what other options he's got. Let's grab some tarot and see what else we can learn from that. Thank you, Chikalisa. I appreciate it. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Amanda, Leo, and Devani, Sagittarius. Well, right now, and of course things can always change, but right now, Amanda, it just seems that there's this stuck energy. It doesn't seem to be moving, okay, because of this. As long as he's wanting to discover, to see what else is out there, who else is out there, when it comes to the connection between the two of you or any hope of a reconciliation, it just doesn't seem like it's going there at this point in time. Let's see, kind of felt like there were secrets or some reason. Didn't fully commit, but that makes sense. Okay, it does seem to be going that way, you know, but this could be a temporary thing. We'll see. Let's see what else. Oh man, this is interesting. 10 of Cups. If he's involved with somebody else, and I gotta just say it because that's how these cards are coming through for me, he might be tempted to entertain a relationship or even a third-party situation type thing with a married person. That's just how it's coming through. If that's not actually happening, these two together, it could be an indication that the relationship, as far as long-term commitment, where it could lead towards marriage, things of that nature, between two people, that's at a standstill for now. You know, that's just how it's going. And then we have the Two of Wands. So he's on his own path. He's on his own journey. He's wanting to do his own thing. He's wanting to plan his own future. Okay. Let's see what else. Look at this. We've got the Six of Swords. So he, right now anyway, it just seems that he wants to move on. He wants to move forward. He wants to just let the relationship go. He sees it as a burden and he wants to be able to just break free from it. Look at this. We've got the Magician. We've got the Lovers. He wants something different. He wants something new, it seems. That's just the way it's coming through. The Lovers card can sometimes be an indication of a love triangle or a third-party situation, which doesn't surprise me. We've got temptation, journey, discover, freedom. We've got the Two of Swords. You know, moving forward, moving on, laying down this burden. And he wants to be able to manifest a relationship perhaps with somebody else. Could be a Gemini. The chemistry, the love, the attraction, but this could also be picking up off of a choice that he's choosing to make at this point in time. And that choice is to go his own way. Hi, Cheryl. Yes, you're right. I'm doing Amanda's reading right now. Look at this. We have Six of Pentacles. You're coming in as the Empress, Amanda. If he's unable to offer you this equality of the Six of Pentacles, that's because he's spending his time and energy with somebody else. That's why we have the Two of Swords, where you guys are at a stalemate. It seems to be stuck right now, and you deserve somebody who can match up to your Empress energy. You deserve that Emperor, and he's not coming through as that type of person right now. So whatever it is that you're feeling in your heart and your gut, I feel you're right. You know, trust your intuition. That's picking up off of the High Priestess energy right here. Yep. And now look at that. We've got the Hangman. So this is one of those things where you're better off letting it go in order to make room for better in your life. That is how it's presenting itself here, very matter-of-factly. But I'm also getting this energy. Look at the next card. We've got the Chariot, okay, and that's followed by the Death card. So even though there's this transition between you and your person here, even though it's coming to an end, or it has ended, things are going to be progressing for you where you can be triumphant in your love life, but you're just being directed to go a different way, you know? Oh, you think he's married? Okay. Wow, so there you go. All the more reason to break free from that type of situation, because if he's married, this isn't gonna go any further. I don't see him doing anything substantial to be able to create movement for you, okay? I just see him doing his own thing, whatever that is, you know, possibly getting himself mixed up in more challenging situations, more love triangles. You know, it's like he wants his cake and eat it too. He wants to see what else is out there. He wants his freedom. He's tempted by other people. And going back to the very first card, Absorbed, he's all about himself. He just cares about what he wants, what he needs. And it doesn't matter who ends up getting hurt in the end, you know. And if that's what he truly represents, then you're better off going your own separate way, you know. Let it go. Spend time apart from the situation so that you'll have a very different perspective of what's going on, and then you'll have that epiphany, that light bulb moment, and realize you're better off without. You're better off because you deserve somebody who can meet you on this type of energy. You're the Empress. You need to be able to connect with your Emperor, and when it comes to him, it's just not coming through with that type of energy. Okay, so I'll leave that there. And I really do feel that this is moving you forward in a much better direction. Okay, best of luck to you. All right, thank you. So Raven, you're up next. Okay, give me 1 second. What does my love life look like for the rest of 2023? You are Virgo. All right, so let's get into that. So let's grab, okay. Welcome, Amanda, thank you. All right, so Raven, you're up next. And then a couple readings for Amanda, okay. And if you're just now tuning in, feel free to submit a reading request if you'd like. Okay. Okay, so Raven, let's go ahead and take a look at the possibilities when it comes to your love life for the remainder of 2023. Okay, so we have the Diamond. This is what you have the capability to attract your way. We have the Open Book. Let me grab one more. And then we have Trust. Okay, so let's read through these. All right, so the Diamond, you've found a real gem, a love that takes its time to develop, but definitely worth the wait. Long-term commitment, faithfulness, and dedication that could lead towards marriage, having children, building a life together, and finding pure happiness in your relationship. So that's what you have the capability to bring in. And then we have the Open Book. You won't ever have to wonder or guess what this love prospect thinks of you or the connection. They will always be upfront, open, and honest with you. No secrets. You'll enjoy creating the many chapters of your love story as the years unfold. a committed partner, sure to lead you to a happy ending. So that's really nice, especially if you're single right now, if you're not committed to a relationship at this point in time, or if you have experienced disappointments in your romantic life. And then we have trust, a strong bond that can withstand distance or time, an understanding that is unspoken but felt deep inside your heart. No doubts, no fears, no apprehension, no hesitation. This is the one who will always be there to catch you when you fall. Okay, so some really nice energies representing itself there. Let me go ahead and grab from the Romance Angels as well, representing the remainder of your 2023 when it comes to your love life here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Raven, Virgo. Ooh, look at that. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction between you and a particular somebody that you make a love connection with. So that's fantastic. The card after that, romantic feelings. Okay, so these are some pretty nice cards representing itself right there. All right, so let's grab some tarot. Let's see what else we can find out. All right, angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Raven, Virgo, and her love life. What do we need to know? We do have the Six of Swords. That is followed by the Ace of Cups. So during this time, I feel it would be quite beneficial for you to focus on finding fulfillment, focusing on self-love and self-care if you are not in a relationship right now, because there's definitely new love on the horizon. And I love how we've got the Six of Swords right here, because this is a card of leaving the past behind. The past is the past, especially when it comes to those negative experiences that either disappointed you or hurt you. And it's time to move on from that and start a new chapter, because there's somebody clearly that has the capability to come into your life, somebody that you can trust, where you can fall in love with this person and they with you. And it's built on a very strong bond, and it's somebody that really wants to take their time to get to know you, because this right here represents new love that is coming in. So I actually love how that's presenting itself. We've got the Six of Wands. Look at this. We also have the Four of Wands. So this right here represents a twin flame connection. This right here representing the fact that even though you've had disappointments in love in the past, this right here is telling you that you can be successful moving forward onto a better relationship. So if you're on a healing path right now, especially if somebody disappointed you or hurt you, then of course take as much time as you need until you're ready. Now, if there is someone from your past who hurt you, okay, we do see the Judgment card, which we've seen quite a few times today. There could be someone from your past who resurfaces. It is up to you whether or not you accept this person back in. It is your call, but I have a feeling they've got some regrets over something that happened before, especially if there were trust issues. Might have something to do with a twin flame connection that's in separation. But this is someone who wants to return. They could still feel the chemistry. They could still feel the romantic feelings towards you. This could be a past lover right here, okay? So it's up to you, because this is a card of choice. This is a card of decisions here. It's up to you whether you allow this person back. If not, then this could represent a decision that you make to move forward onto a much better relationship, somebody that you have this deep connection and deep love for, who might represent your ideal person. But look at this, with the Six of Cups, someone's feeling nostalgic about you and the relationship from the past, and they're focused on the memories. They want a reunion here. You probably had some conflicts with this person. It's right next to the Five of Swords. There could have been infidelity and again some trust issues. That could have been a possibility. Okay, so if you don't want this person back, that's totally your decision. That is your call. Here we are with the Knight of Wands, and I spoke about that earlier, where the Knight of Wands, they can be very passionate. You could have a lot of fun with this person, but at the end of the day, they're not really looking to settle down. And we do have the competition from the Five of Swords, where other people could have been a part of this equation. And then we have the Three of Cups, where there can be better times ahead. This is a celebration. Okay, you could meet your next love through your circle of friends, or even from family, you know, a family friend. It could be an introduction in that way. But this right here represents a very positive outcome once you're able to gravitate away from situations that were too challenging, or knowing that you deserve better. Death card followed by the Fool, that makes sense as well, because this is clarifying that one chapter has closed, that has come to an end, and it's now time to start anew. It's time to start a new chapter. And sometimes that could be scary, but this is also telling you that if you believe in yourself, if you believe in a particular relationship, it's worth the risk, you know? So it could be something like that. So as far as 2023, I feel there are some possibilities for you to be able to find love again. Look at that. You could also connect with a Cancer. We've seen the Chariot quite a few times here today. So this is a triumphant outcome. This is giving you the opportunity to overcome challenges that you have faced in love, in romance, or just life overall. Okay, so this is picking up off of some of the disappointments here. Five of Cups, Three of Swords, Five of Wands, rivalries, disagreements, competition, sorrow, heartbreak, love triangles, grief, loneliness, old wounds. It could be picking up off of things that you have experienced in the past, but that's exactly where it belongs, in the past. It does not have to represent now, and it does not have to represent the direction that you're going. Okay, so let that go, close that chapter, focus on what it is that you can manifest moving forward. And that's why you've got the Fool's energy as well as the Chariot, because you can start again and be a lot more successful than you were in the past. And here's your wish card. You've got the Star. Okay, so there's still hope for you to find happiness in your love life, certainly. This is a card of rejuvenation. This is a card of wish fulfillment. So if what you're wishing for is love, is romance to come in, it's on its way to you. Okay, so it's on its way. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is stability, material success, financial security. Okay, so when it comes to that aspect of your life, that looks pretty darn good as well. But when it comes to love, Ten of Pentacles represents a perfect match. And that's what you have the capability to attract into your life. All right, so I have a feeling 2023 might just be your year, or at least get the ball rolling so that love can finally find you and have it be the type of love connection that really can go the distance. All right, that was a really nice message. So hopefully that's something that you'll be able to relate to. Thank you so much. All right, so moving on to the next one. So Amanda, before Cameron left, I believe she mentioned you had a couple questions. So I hope I can read her writing. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So he's the one that kicked me out and changed the locks. I slept in my car for 2 days while it was, oh gosh, I can't read this, while it was showing, I can't read that, what she wrote. Okay, so the important thing is you slept in your car for a couple days. My life is a mess. When will it get better? I'm nervous about after I have the baby. I can't believe he left me for someone else when we planned this baby. He is terrible. Gemini, Anthony, Pisces, Amanda. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh, let me read your comment. I guess I want to know how he feels about the situation. He has been so cold. I can't believe he did this to me. Our relationship Good. I thought we were going to be married. I'm due this month with the baby. I got a, oh yes, yes. You got a reading a few months ago. That's right. My ex proposed to me and we planned a baby. That's right. Okay, got it, got it, got it. All right, let's see. Let me grab a deck that I'm drawn to here. Hold on. 1 second, Amanda. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yes, an energy check-in, left you for someone else that he was working with, right. Okay. Okay. All right, so you are Gemini, Anthony is Pisces, okay. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing. Let's take a look at, actually, let me start with Anthony's energy here. Let me start with Anthony. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So let's look at Anthony's energy first. Anthony Pisces. So Anthony, what's going on? Anthony Pisces. Connect. Okay. We have greed. Okay. So this might be an indication, Amanda, that he might not want to provide, you know, once you do have the baby. He could be pretty stingy with his finances. He could also be difficult to reach. Let's see here. We've got temptation. We've got conflicts here. Yeah, so if there's a conflict of interest, he's still investing his time and energy with someone else. He's coming through with indecision. Okay. This is the next card. We have Hollow. So he's not even tapped into his emotions. He put a restraining order on you. I got arrested for calling him. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what else we can find out here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the connection between Amanda, Gemini, and Anthony Pisces. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to know here? We do have longing, aching, pining, past love. That could be picking up off of your energy, Amanda, where it's hurting you. You know, there certainly is this longing perhaps for things to just get better. Yeah, and that's clarified by the next card. We have the feminine energy. So this is definitely affecting you more than him. Like he's not even feeling it in the heart space right here. And he creates conflicts in his life. So even if he might still be with this other person, he still doesn't really know what he wants. He could also be tempted by other people aside from this other person. Okay. It's also coming through with this shallow energy, superficiality, boredom, blank. We have confusion, puzzled, unsettled, unclear. And his actions could certainly be, you know, very confusing. And then we have loss, grief, sorrow, pain. Man, okay, so that's some pretty heavy stuff that's coming through there. So it's weighing heavily on you, and that's understandable. He doesn't care at all. He wants to hurt me. It certainly is presenting itself in that way. let's see. So as far as his presence in your life, the baby's life, I'm almost guided to say that he could even be an absentee father or show up every now and then, but not playing a huge role. There could also be issues with child support, parental support, visitations, things of that nature. I feel from him that he's not invested, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Not surprised to see that. Of course it's hurtful. You know, aching, pining, it's painful, especially for you, considering everything that's happened and the fact that you're about to bring a life into this world. I mean, he hasn't bought anything for the baby. He told me he would leave me if I got back on birth control. Okay. All of those things, very hurtful. Okay. You know, it's interesting that you mentioned that he's cold, because we've got the King of Swords right here. King of Swords is known to be very cold, especially if they're not interested in committing to a person or a situation. You're definitely being directed to move forward, because he's not really wanting to revisit the connection. He's not wanting to play any part in this whole situation. So you're even being directed to just move on. Wow, let's see. He just wants to be independent, you know, especially when it comes to his money, not being or needing to provide for you or the baby. He's very greedy. That's coming through here. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent solo energy, and it's tapped into his finances. He just wants his money to himself and not really wanting to share any part of that with you or his baby. That's unfortunate, but that's how it's coming through. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. I've talked about this earlier. It's a wait and see card. I just feel when it comes to Anthony that there's nothing really to wait and see. Like, he's pretty much given the answer as to how he intends to be with you, with the baby, with the family dynamic. The longer you choose to invest any part of your heart, of your life, in this connection with him, that is just going to continue to hurt you even more, you know. So there's definitely this need to heal from this. Yeah. If you're worried about money, I feel that once this chapter is able to no longer be a factor in your life, that you'll be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Let's see, will he try to take my baby? I thought he would care a little bit. My gut instinct is telling me no, because he's too selfish, focusing on himself and his money. He's not going to want to spend money on a baby. He wants to be able to spend it on himself, because you see how greedy that energy is. He's not going to want to dedicate any part of his income towards raising a child. I don't see that coming through here. He's too busy messing around, I feel, because this can also represent a love triangle, third party. So I don't feel he's faithful even to the person that he might have moved on to. He strikes me as somebody who just wants to play. He's not tapped into his heart space. I don't feel he's in love with anybody aside from himself right now. That's just what I'm getting. That is just what I'm getting there. But you have the capability to be successful on your own. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You can empower yourself. And however difficult it might be to be a single parent, I feel once you are able to focus on living your best life and being the best parent that you can, then you'll be okay. Because this right here could be unexpected income. This right here is telling you that you have what it takes to be successful in your life, regardless of some of the challenges that you are facing. You certainly have the capability of finding love elsewhere. Okay. Look at this. The only thing that he's bringing your way is infidelity. He's not faithful. He's deceptive. He lies. So that's not good. He doesn't have what it takes to commit to anybody, I don't feel. And certainly towards you or a family dynamic. Yeah. He might even be dishonest when it comes to money. If he were to give you anything for the baby or any part of his income, I feel he would still try to shortchange you in a way. So just the way these cards are coming through, I feel you're being guided onto your own path here, Amanda. And even though it might seem difficult, I feel you're going to come out on top anyway. The universe has your back, you know. You're being protected, perhaps more than you realize. You've got your angel guides. You know, you'll be okay. This is life directing you onto a path where you're meant to travel and away from this drama right here. And then this makes sense as well. Look at that recuperation. So even though you're going through a lot right now, you will heal from this. You will get past this and you're going to be okay. And sometimes in order to do that, we need to spend time on our own in order to find strength, in order to come back as perhaps a much better version of ourselves. So yes, he's hurt you. Look at that 9 of Wands, right? We've already seen the broken heart with the 3 of Swords, broken heart right here. You've been wounded, you've been hurt, you've been disappointed. But the thing with the 9 of Wands is you will be able to overcome. This is a card of perseverance, of diligence, and the fact that you'll be able to find happiness in your life regardless of what's going on here, you know? Let's see here. How can this girl be with him knowing I am pregnant? How does his family feel about the situation? I feel that this girl that he's with, she could also not be tapped into her emotions. It could just all be a physical connection, perhaps. Let's see about the family. We've got the Hangman directing you to let it go, surrender it, make room for better. Let me focus on the family here. Let's see. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the family dynamic in this situation for Amanda, Gemini, and Anthony, Pisces. What can you tell me, please? We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the 2 of Swords. So as we can see, not even the family is able to influence him to get this thing moving. It's stuck. He's unable to dedicate any part of himself to this whole situation because this right here is equality. So Ace of Swords, it's giving you the clarity that's needed even when it comes to his family to perhaps cut that equation out as well, you know, in order to just start fresh, because we clearly see that it's not going to go anywhere, you know. And of course your child would have family ties to his family, but as far as any sort of help or how they're feeling about the interaction between you and Anthony, they are unable to offer any sort of assistance, I feel. And look at that, there's the Tower. Okay, so here's the separation, here's the lost foundation, even when it comes to the family. So there will be a separation there as well. So perhaps, and maybe this might take time to actually see how this goes, but after you have the baby, they might be in and out of the baby's life, but eventually not be there at all. You know, that's a possibility. Yeah, we just have this energy, you know, 5 of Swords, disagreements where you guys are just on very different sides, you know, just disagreements, not being able to see eye to eye here. Look at that. 5 of Wands. Look at the energy from both of these cards. Just drama, disagreements, competition. That's what we have here. Very similar energies from these cards, and that's focusing on the family. So some of them might actually feel that he's not treating you right, that he could certainly do better, but at the same time, other parts of the family might not even care, you know, and to just let it be. It's that type of energy that I am feeling. All right, so let's grab some healing messages for you to see how the rest of this situation might go here. So yeah. And you deserve so much better than what he's offering. They are greedy. Wow, isn't that interesting how that came through like that? Greed. Absolutely. So let's wrap up your reading here, Amanda, with some healing messages, okay? All right, angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Amanda, Gemini. Look at that, you've got soulmate. So this is an indication that you certainly have the possibility of finding love again after Tower moments, after this broken heart energy, separations, disappointments. You will find love again, okay? But in the meantime, this is what you're being directed to focus on, which makes sense, to take care of your physical health. You know, there's a lot that's coming in by way of changes in your life, certainly the baby, you know, and that's what you have to focus on at this point in time, because that's way bigger than what's going on here with the situation with Anthony. The health of the baby, your health, your well-being, you know, and at the end of the day, I really do feel that the universe has your back, your angel guides have your back, and, you know, we can certainly revisit this and see how things change in a few months, okay? But in the meantime, take care of yourself. Body care, most important right now. Love will follow, I feel, but in the meantime, focus on self-love, focus on you, because that's what's most important at this point in time, okay? So I wish you the best and hope everything goes smoothly with your delivery. All right, thank you so much, Amanda. All right, do we have any other reading requests? I think that's all we've got here today, guys. Thank you so very much. Let me know in the comments. I'll hang around for maybe another minute. Oh, you're so welcome. Truly, wish you the best on that situation. That's really hard to go through. Anyone else wanting a personal mini? If not, we'll go ahead and sign off, guys. And just a reminder that we do have a Twitch live stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you don't have to have a Twitch account. I believe it's open to the public. But in order to help support my channel on Twitch, it'd be appreciated if you do follow us there. That information is announced in the community tab here on YouTube, as well as on my Instagram page. So if you don't already follow me there, I would appreciate it if you do, just to be able to be notified of all of the upcoming live streams and posts that I will have on IG as well as here on YouTube. All right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to join us here today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are watching us from. And to everybody that requested a personal mini reading here today, I do hope that your readings offered you advice that's helpful. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Take care.